Hey guys, and welcome to Jenkins31, and here I am with my Week 14 NFL season predictions. 3 more weeks, not including this week, left until playoffs start, and I honestly am pretty sad about that. I'm not ready for football to leave, even though we still will have a few weeks left with playoffs and whatnot. But still, it's not okay. Anyway, let's get things started. So tonight's game, these aren't in any particular order other than Thursday night, Friday night, Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday Night Football. Using the NFL Playoff Predictor once again, even though it's not even a Playoff Predictor, but whatever. So Oakland and Kansas City, you guys can see I have Oakland winning. Oakland has just been completely unstoppable lately. They could easily take the AFC all the way to the Super Bowl. They're currently the number 1 seed, and I think they will remain the number 1 seed. I'm not really sure how it works, like what exactly determines first seed and second seed when they're tied overall, as you can see here, and also in their division. I'm not sure exactly what determines that, but I think that it'll be a flip-flop, but I think Oakland could run away with the AFC. Next up, we have Pittsburgh and Buffalo. I'm pretty sure I said Oakland over Kansas City, but if I didn't, Oakland over Kansas City. Pittsburgh and Buffalo, it's going to be an easy win for Pittsburgh. And it will actually bring Pittsburgh ahead in the division. Pittsburgh's been doing pretty well as of late. Buffalo has been doing mediocre, not terrible, but not fantastic either. So we will give this one to Pittsburgh. Next up, we have Denver and Tennessee. Denver has been doing fairly well as of late. They haven't been doing as well as they could be. But they haven't been doing horrendous, so this game will go to Denver. Marcus Mariota has been relying on DeMarco Murray, if you ask me, a little bit too much this year. So we will give this one to the Denver Broncos. Next up, Cincinnati and Cleveland. This is going to be a shit show if you're a Cleveland Browns fan. No pun intended. So it will be the Cincinnati Bengals all day, and let's get on right to the next game, if I could speak. Houston Texans going to Indianapolis to face off against the Colts. Andrew Luck versus Brock Osweiler. I just realized that I put this wrong. I actually have the Colts winning this game. I didn't realize that I put that in there like that. So I will take the Colts over the Texans in this game. I think Andrew Luck has a better chance of winning. Neither team has a stellar defense or a stellar offense. But I will say the Colts will beat the Houston Texans simply because they're at home. Skipping Baltimore, New England for now and coming back to it later, we go on to Arizona at Miami. Miami has been doing okay. They're second place right now in the AFC East, so they're doing better than the Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Or at least, yeah, okay, never mind. I know what I'm saying now. So we have Arizona beating Miami. Carson Palmer against Ryan Tannehill. There's really no true hardship there. And let's just move on. San Diego Chargers against the Carolina Panthers. More like the Carolina Kitty Cats, as I made that joke last week. But in all seriousness, Carolina hasn't been able to get it done. But we are talking about a team like the Chargers, which are 5-8, which is actually the same record. I'm sorry, they will be 5-8 after this week. Let me see if I can get a record for them right now. They're 5-7, while the Panthers are 4-8. So I know that really doesn't affect the standings in either way. Both teams are pretty much done unless the Panthers go on a winning streak. But I will say that the Carolina Panthers do win this game in Carolina. Next up, we have Minnesota and Jacksonville. Minnesota will more than likely win this game. Just because of the way they've played pretty much all season. They have definitely fallen off. There's no doubt about that. The fact that the Detroit Lions are freaking first in the NFC North kind of scares me. But I will give this game to Minnesota simply because they are playing Jacksonville. Next up, we have the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers. Man, I thought the Bears and 49ers were going to be a worse game. The Jets, I will take them winning this game. They're currently 3-9, while the 49ers are currently 1-11. They will be 1-12 following this game. I don't even know who they're starting. I don't know if Kaepernick is still starting or not. And I don't know if the Jets plan on going with Bryce Petty or if they plan on going with Hackenberg or who they plan on going with. I hope it's not Ryan Fitzpatrick, but I will give this game to the Jets. Next up, we have New Orleans and Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston has been doing pretty well this season, but so has Drew Brees. Drew Brees is still, I think, safe. Sorry, guys, I have a little bit of a cough. I think it's safe to say that Drew Brees is an elite quarterback as a whole. Jameis Winston is definitely a young and up-and-coming star, but I will give this game to the New Orleans Saints. Next up, we have the very winningly Washington Redskins. I don't even think winningly is a word, but it is now, against the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles come into this game sitting at 5-7, while the Redskins come into this game 6-5-1. I think I have that right. But I will take the Redskins in this game, and if the Redskins win this game, there could very well be 3 teams going from the NFC East going to the playoffs in a couple weeks. Washington over Philadelphia. Chicago and Detroit. That's an easy one for the Detroit Lions. No more I need to say on that. Atlanta Falcons will destroy the LA Rams. I shouldn't say destroy. They will beat the LA Rams for sure, and they will win them by a large margin, especially if Jeff Fisher still plans on starting Jared Goff. Atlanta is doing pretty well as of late, and they will continue to do well, and Atlanta will win. Seattle at Green Bay. I had Seattle all day winning this game back a few weeks ago, but now I'm giving it to Green Bay. Green Bay isn't as injury prone, I guess you could say, as the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks lost Earl Thomas. The running back hasn't been doing good. What is it, Christian Michael, I think his name is? He hasn't been doing all that well this season. You know, you definitely took a step back from Marshawn Lynch. And they just haven't been able to get it done. Yes, I shouldn't say all season because they've done fairly well for everything considering. But the past couple weeks have been a struggle whether they won or not. So, last week was, actually, I don't even know what the score was last week. Yeah, that's right, it was the Carolina game. They did win that game. So, but I will be taking Green Bay over Seattle in this game. And guys, I'm sorry that this prediction video is like all over the place. My mind's like in 20 different places right now. But yeah, so next up we have the Dallas Cowboys defeating the New York Giants. I get they're in East Rutherford. I get the Giants beat the Cowboys in Dallas. But I will be taking the Dallas Cowboys over the New York Giants. And for the final game, Baltimore and New England. In New England, in Foxborough, I will be taking the New England Patriots over the Baltimore Ravens. I get the Patriots are without Gronkowski. I get that. However, the Patriots have proven that they do not need Rob Gronkowski or Tom Brady to win a game. Both Gronkowski and Brady have been out in the same game and still won a game. I get that that wasn't the Baltimore Ravens that they were facing. However, they have proven they do not need Rob Gronkowski to win a game. They still have Danny Amendola. They still have Malcolm Mitchell, Chris Hogan, LeGarrette Blount, Dion Lewis. And their defense. I get their defense has fallen a little bit since trading Jamie Collins to the Cleveland Browns. But they will be able to pull off a victory in Foxborough against the Baltimore Ravens. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me. And really quick, before I end this video, I want to address something that I will also be addressing in a video I'm making here shortly after. And that is our dear friend, your boy Hobo. Now, your boy Hobo and I have been in a competition for the past few weeks. He was down by about 23 picks in a competition we've been doing. He came all the way back and tied me because I had a really bad week a few weeks back, and he had a great week that same week. Now, we were still in said competition, and he made a prediction video tonight. And let me just take a minute and put up his predictions. on, guys. Just give me 1 second here. I'm sorry. Vikings over Jaguars. Cardinals over Dolphins. Broncos, Saints, Jets, 49ers, Buccaneers. Okay. Oop. Okay. So those are his predictions right there. And what he said in his video was he got every game right. I disagree completely. He did not get every game right. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me. I will be addressing more about this in my next video. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace, I'm out.